Hey everybody, Carson Kelly here, and today is a very special video for me because one, it is talking about one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. My YouTube channel was built off of this franchise, and today we're going to talk about why I love one of my favorite titles in the franchise. And the franchise is called Call of Duty, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I love Call of Duty Ghost and what it has meant to me in this special episode of why I love it. Please enjoy.
It's been 10 years. You start to forget the things you should remember. And you can't stop remembering the things you should forget. We've always had the power. Not anymore. All we have is each other. We're ghosts, fighting for something that can't be killed. Soldiers stand against their enemies, but ghosts haunt them.
All right, let's get straight into why I love Call of Duty Ghost. And in today's special edition of Why I Love It, I'm going to be showing you some gameplay of recently captured footage courtesy of me when playing Call of Duty Ghost. And going back to this game after nearly 10 years has truly just been something out of this world. And it's hard to remember that I played this when it released. It came out. I've had a group of friends I played this with. It's just been so many good memories from this. And it's one of my favorite Call of Duty titles to ever, and I will always die on that hill. From the campaign to the multiplayer to the aliens extinction mode. Man, I wish we would get another extinction mode. I really, really hope we do one day. Maybe when Infinity Ward gets their head out of their ass sometime soon, hopefully in the near future, we can get that Extinction 2 mode and a true Call of Duty Ghost sequel, because Call of Duty Ghost is one of the most underrated and underappreciated Call of Duty titles ever, and I will say that until the day I die. Call of Duty has been a big part of my life, and of course here in my YouTube journey, and this title especially means a lot to me on many levels. While I wasn't actively doing YouTube as much for Call of Duty Ghost, I just didn't believe in myself at the time of when this game came out. All I did was just play this game, man. I didn't really care about school at the time. It was an interesting time in my life, Call of Duty Ghost. I met some cool people over the years. Unfortunately, me and those people don't really talk anymore, but I will always appreciate the times we had together playing Call of Duty Ghost until 5 a.m. on a school night, having to act like I was sleeping just a couple hours earlier, when all I was just tired from the night before playing Call of Duty Ghost. with a couple online pals I met from over the years. And Call of Duty Ghosts will always have a special place in my heart. And playing this game again, enjoying this gameplay while I'm not in my prime Call of Duty years anymore. I did go all the way in Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer mode with Prestige 10, I believe, level 60, because it was 60 levels at the time. And I love how they had the squads. The squad feature, each squad member you had was a little different than before. And it was just truly, truly a great game. And I absolutely loved it, especially the, sorry about that, my phone was going off. Okay, nothing too important at the moment. That's okay. I apologize there, folks. I had my phone go off there. All right, let's get back into it, shall we? Sorry, my phone did end up ringing, and I had to check it real quick and all that fun stuff. So I do apologize for that little cut off between the audio where we were talking about stuff, and now you're hearing me now. But yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying this episode of Why I Love It. It's a brand new series to the channel where I tell you about things I love, whether that's video games, music, film and television, etc. And it's been fun putting these together because there's a lot more coming. It's a big year for the channel. The channel is 15 years old this December, and all year long we're gonna be celebrating the 15 years of CJK, which is my channel, and we're going to be reflecting a lot, and this is just the beginning of why I love it. And while we continue this episode of Why I Love It for Call of Duty Ghosts, I just want to say that Call of Duty, the franchise as a whole, and Call of Duty Ghosts means a lot to me over the years, especially this title. Looking back at the recent footage I just captured and bringing back all the memories, and of course watching back these trailers with you guys. It's truly bringing back memories of a time that not only we can't get back, but I do miss, and I'm very happily that I gave it my all and enjoyed that time, because that time framing was obviously changes in my life. Grown up changes. We won't talk about those. We'll save that for another day. A lot of lessons learned around when this game came out, man. My music taste started to change a little bit. I came across an artist called Lord. Love her music to this day still. That time when she dropped Loyal, My Team, and Ribs. I think Ribs came out much later, but when she dropped My Team, or Team, I think that's what it's called, Team, and the song Royals, those were in my playlist rotation whenever I was playing Call of Duty Ghost. And the one song from Eminem, which was heavily featured in Call of Duty Ghost marketing way back when. And of course, that Xbox event for the next generation Xbox One event, I believe it was at the time, where we saw the big Call of Duty Ghost showcase. That was beautiful. I think I stayed home that day from school. I don't remember if it was school or what or wherever, but I stayed home and made sure to watch that. Because I wasn't missing that Call of Duty / Xbox showcase back then. And I think I had McDonald's that day. It was fun times, many years ago. And playing COD Ghost the other day for the first time, I was genuinely surprised that I got in a match in. I was only able to get 1 or 2 matches in, but it's really nice to see Call of Duty Ghost still kicking it years later and doing really, really well. Even if it's been more than 10 years. It's been way more than 10 years. Oh my God. It's definitely going to hit me hard when we talk about other games in this series in the near future for the Why I Love It series, because some of them are now 20 plus years old, and it's just crazy, man. And yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts will always hold a special place in my heart from the memories of having my clan. Used to have clan wars and stuff, tournaments, game battles, MLG, UMG, fun times. Because at one point I wanted to be a competitive COD player. But honestly, that was such a different lifetime ago. It feels so freaking long ago. Call of Duty Ghost, one of the greatest, one of the most underappreciated and underrated Call of Duties, in my opinion. Strong, beautiful campaign. To this day, it still holds up well. I am still hopeful that one day Activision and Infinity Ward would get their head out of their ass and do a sequel to Call of Duty Ghost. A true to the core sequel for Call of Duty Ghost, because there's high potential. The Ghost family, that cliffhanger at the end, there's so much potential you can do. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we will do it with this special episode of Why I Love It. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the outro, of course, for final thoughts and stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Why I Love It, where we talk about one of my favorite Call of Duty video games ever, which is Call of Duty Ghost. Hey everybody, Carson Kelly here. I just wanted to say thank you for watching today's episode of Why I Love It, where we talk about Call of Duty Ghost, one of the most underrated, underappreciated, and one of my favorite Call of Duty games ever made and ever to release in the world of the franchise of Call of Duty. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I enjoyed it, and I hope you check out future episodes of Why I Love It here on my YouTube channel. Check out the Why I Love It playlist today and the Why I Love It Season 1 playlist today to check out previous and upcoming episodes of the Why I Love It series. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay strong out there. Peace.